I'm about to run down week 12 of college football, but I just want to show you how I've been doing with my new system that I was talking about. This is what I have today. Like I told you, I get a good feel of these numbers. I know how they should cover. I got North Carolina by 10. Look, that's just getting blown out. Yale. I got it down to 1.5. I'm winning by a lot. I didn't even have to change these numbers. Notre Dame still got to play catch up right now. The Questie's doing good. Kentucky, I got them at a plus 14.5. SMU, they're doing good. Damn, I should have known better with DePaul. DePaul always fucking fucks up. Damn, I fucked up on that one. Damn, I should have known better with that one. Damn, Kansas is good. And these are just starting up right now. But that wasn't the system that I was talking about anyway. I don't really care about those. So let me show you what I mean right now. This is the system that I'm talking about. And it's only early. Look, it's only third quarter. And look, a lot of these already won. So this is a new thing that I'm coming up with. It's not even halftime. All of these already won already with this new system that I have. So this is what I'm very happy about. I'm going to kill it today. I'm going to kill it all these days, and I'm going to kill it on the weekends. So you guys started showing me love. That's the only reason I'm posting right now. I'm going to put up my Zelle again so you guys can continue. I got love from a few of my people there. And I checked my Zelle out. They took care of me. A few sent 60, a few sent a few 30. And, I appreciate that. So, I always send it right back to you guys. But look how I'm doing. If you guys would have sent me a lot earlier, I would have been posting these. You guys could have been on this right now. But it's looking good so far right now. So, just to remind you guys again, it's over here. Like I said, anything will help me. All this that goes into my channel, I put it on bets. Whatever, more money that I have, the bigger the bets that I pull, and I pull more guarantees, and I show you everything that I have. So in this video, I'm going to show you what I like right now, like I always do in college football. So let's get started right now. College football, let's call it out. Now, this is a trick, guys. I'm not starting with the top anymore right now. This is playing today. Damn, I liked Akron. Shit. I wish I would have started this video sooner without showing you guys. Yeah, I would have gone with Ohio too. Okay. Well, like I said, I'm telling you guys what I would have liked. And look, the game's still not over. Let's see if I would have been right. But I'm definitely going with Akron. Don't like it too much, but I do like Akron. And I did like Ohio. But this is the thing right here. I'm not starting from here. I'm starting from the bottom. Because those early games, a lot of them there is to kill you. So this is how we're starting off right now. Fresno and Wyoming. I always like to give teams that have momentum. Fresno had that great win against Boise. Just for that, I'll take them, but I don't like this game. I always tell you guys who I would take, but I let you know when I like a team. This one, I don't like it. But I would have to say I think Fresno would be Wyoming, because Wyoming is really not good at all. And my Wyoming does have good defense. That's the only thing that keeps them in games. So this could go either way, I really feel like. San Diego State and Boise. I would have to go with Boise. Boise, I gotta go with Boise. I really feel Boise is the better team. I know Boise collapsed in that game against Fresno, but I do like it as a high favor against San Diego State. This is one of I like this one a lot. I gotta lean towards BYU. I know BYU showed a horrible game against, who the hell was it? Texas Tech, but that's understandable because it was Texas Tech. TCU is a really good team, though. So this is not a very high, game that I would say is easy. I don't like picking games that the two opponents are close to each other. So if I had to, I would go with BYU. But It's not my good ones that I'm gonna come at you guys with soon. LA Tech has been playing pretty good lately. Washington State, you never know what kind of game you're gonna get out of them. So, ugh, 45. Yeah, yeah. I can't really touch this game. I really can't. Jacksonville State against Kennesaw State. Um, I'll go with Jacksonville State. Don't like it too much, but I will go with them. Mississippi State and Missouri, another difficult one. I like Missouri. Mississippi State is good though. I feel like I gotta give the edge to Missouri just because they're home. But yeah, I really don't like this game too much. Florida State against Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is horrible. Florida State is horrible. But at home,
This one has the head, like the neck or something.
wow.
I don't know.
You know what? I don't know. I'm getting a feeling like Virginia Tech might actually cover this game. But Florida at 13.5 shows a lot of confidence. But damn, I just have a feeling Virginia Tech might cover. But I don't like this game. There's too many games to choose from. We gotta spot the blowouts, guys. We gotta try to spot them. Ohio State and UCLA. This might be one of those blowouts. I mean, can't you see it? Over 35 points, over by 5 touchdowns. Yeah, I see it. I see this game going 49 or 56. And UCLA barely scoring. Ohio State is that good. Yeah, I'll give it to Ohio State to cover. That's one of my good ones. I like Georgia. I think they're a more solid team than Texas, plus they're at home. I'll give them that advantage, and I'll give it to Georgia, but this could be a coin flip. Texas, you never know what Texas is going to come up, but Georgia being home, I'll give it to Georgia. And after this, I'm going to show you what I already... Oh, yeah, I already showed you the bets that I have. After I do this, of course, I'm going to start posting what the bets that I'm going to be doing for this week, and I'm going to go big this week on some solid bets for this. I like Utah. Utah is not slowing down. Utah is looking dominant. This is one of my strong bets right here. I do love Utah. Damn, I was about to say that's why it's 71 points right now. Utah State is looking good, really good this year. But at the end, I got to give it to UNLV. But yeah, Utah State has come to play this year. You know, they're not a bad team.
The blue ones? Oh, no.
I just got to give the edge to UNLV. Washington and Purdue. Purdue, I feel is good enough to cover these points. I feel good about this one. I like it. I'm going to go with Purdue to cover. Not to win, but to cover. Ole Miss and Florida. Ole Miss is that good. I think Ole Miss is going to blow out Florida. So this is one of my strong bets. I love it. I love Ole Miss over Florida. I like Delaware over Sam Houston State. But really, this is one of those games I really don't like at all either. But I think Delaware is good enough to cover these points easily over Sam Home. Coastal Carolina over Georgia Southern. That Coastal Carolina sometimes shows like they're unstoppable when they score. And then Georgia Southern here, favor with the horrible points with the horrible record right now and their favorite. Georgia Southern, yeah, plays strong at home. I'll probably give it to Georgia Southern. What the hell happened here? Wait, I'm sorry. Let me try to get back on track. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Okay. Liberty against FIU. You know Liberty is a better team. Why is it only -3? Shows no confidence. Against FIU. FIU at times have looked good this year. I'd rather just leave this one to go alone. This trick looks too inviting for like everybody to take it. I can't touch it. Wake Forest, just because of their defense, I'm going to give it to them. North Carolina has been playing a lot better. They've been covering the last 3 games. But Wake Forest at home with that D that I saw, I'll give it to them. It's not a good one that I like, though. Tennessee against New Mexico. New Mexico is not that bad of a team. I actually feel like they might cover these points for it. I'll give it to New Mexico to cover. I'm actually going to bring it up above 42 points, though. So, you guys that know how to do that, definitely do that. So you can at least have a 6 touchdown advantage. East Carolina, Memphis. That's a hard one. Then East Carolina has been playing some solid football. Damn, this game might go over big time. Now, this is the coin flip. Something's telling me it's going to be East Carolina, though. But this is a hard one. Tulane and FAU. FAU, yeah. I know Tulane wins. Do they cover? Yeah, I got a strong feeling they will cover. FAU is pretty bad. I'll give it to Tulane to cover. Duke of Virginia. I'm done. I'm done with Virginia. I know they got a good record, but I'm done with them. And Duke, I don't know what kind of Duke team is going to come out, so I can't touch this. Texas Tech, you know, they're a beast. They'll cover this easily. I'm going with Texas Tech. I'm not going to give up right now. I've been following Southern Miss since they started this year. I've never liked them, but they seem to be legit, so I'm going to continue going for them. I'll go with Southern Miss. South Alabama. That's Louisiana. I would say South Alabama, but I really don't like this game at all. San Jose State, that should be easy against Nevada. Nevada's really bad. San Jose covers these point spreads. I'm giving it to Penn State to cover easily against Michigan State. Michigan State is just horrible. Alabama, I'll give them the edge over Oklahoma. And that point spread, it's shit. Damn. I mean, when Alabama was home against Tennessee, they blew out Tennessee. Well, they covered at least. And Tennessee is better than Oklahoma, and it's at a 6. Looks a little too inviting. I think this might be a trap game, guys. Be careful with this one. I smell trap all over it. So Miami against NC State. NC State is also good. Miami at 14.5. I never like 14.5 point spreads. Damn. Something's telling me NC State might actually cover this game. It's hard to go against Miami at home. It really is. But that point spread looks too much like it's gonna go with NC State. I like Western Kentucky. I'm just not too confident with the cover. I do feel they're gonna win, but I'm not too positive on the cover. I like Illinois to cover against Maryland. Maryland is just a real bad team. I think Illinois blows them out. USC plays too strong at home. I think they're just too much for Iowa. So many games I thought they were not going to play as good as they did, but yeah, I'll go for USC to blow out Ohio. I know Ohio just came off that good game against Oregon, but no, USC plays hard at home. Georgia Tech, I also think they're a great team. They're going to destroy this point spread. I like Georgia Tech over Boston College. James Madison, wow, 21 points. That's a lot. That's a lot. Damn, I don't think they could win by 21. Appalachian State's not that bad. I think Appalachian State finds a way to cover. I'll go with Missouri State. I like Missouri State. 4.5 doesn't show confidence at all, so be careful with this game. I would try it out, but it's too inviting. Too damn inviting. New Mexico. I like New Mexico over Colorado State. New Mexico has been real. They're legit this year. I'll take the cover as well. North Texas. I like North Texas. Do they cover? I'll give it to them. I think they will. Marshall and Georgia State. Damn. Marshall and Georgia State. I mean, you would think Marshall easily, but Georgia State does play at times. I'll leave that one to you guys. Kentucky against Tennessee Tech. Only 20 points? Kentucky could destroy a team like Texas Tech. Yeah, I'll give it to Kentucky. Shit, but minus 20, that's so weird. Also another trap game, I think. Okay, Arizona State and West Virginia. I like West Virginia. They've been playing really good lately. I get a feeling they're going to cover. I'm going to try to bring this up to at least 14.5. I don't like Arizona State. I really don't. I like how West Virginia's been playing so far. So I think they're clicking a lot better than before. I feel they'll cover. Tulsa and Oregon State. I think they're both lousy. I can't pick either one here. LSU and Arkansas State. I'll give LSU the advantage at home. But Arkansas State at any given time can also beat this team. Don't let that record fool you. Indiana against Wisconsin, 29.5. Whew. Now, Wisconsin's one of those teams that they're gonna lose, but they like to stick in there. I don't know. Damn, that's a hard one. I know Indiana's going to win, but it's hard to say if they'll cover. I like UTSA. I feel they are good enough to cover against Charlotte.
Second.
Charlotte is good at home though, at times. But UTSA, no, they're somewhat solid. I think they should have an easy time with Charlotte. Okay. Yeah, I like South Florida. There's no denying that. They got a hell of a defense. I think they're too much for Navy, so I do love this one. Texas A&M with 19 and a half. I'll give it to South Carolina. I'm going to bring it up to 21 and a half. And I'll give it to South Carolina to cover. Yeah, I don't see them losing by 3 touchdowns. Yeah. I'm not too much on Texas A&M. I do like it. Of course, I'm going to try it. But don't be surprised if South Carolina covers. Notre Dame and Pitt. I love Pitt. I've been on the Pitt bandwagon. But Notre Dame knows how to eat schools like Pittsburgh up easily. Damn. Damn. This is going to be hard, guys. It's really going to be hard. I'll still give Notre Dame the edge, but that was a difficult choice. I'll give it to Notre Dame. I just have a feeling they'll cover. I like Michigan. I love Michigan over Northwestern. Michigan plays with heart, and damn it, Northwestern is at home, but I just like how tough Michigan is. So I'm going to give it to Michigan to cover. Kansas State all the way. I think they blow Ohio State out with no problem. That's a really strong one. I like Eastern Michigan over Ball State. I think they're the better team. I don't like this bet too much. I'd rather leave it alone. But if I had to pick, I would probably go with Eastern Michigan. Arizona, Cincinnati. Damn, that's difficult. That's a coin flip, guys, honestly. I can't pick this one. That's too difficult for me. UConn, damn, they're legit. Damn, they've been playing legit lately. I can't believe I'm going to say UConn. I really can't. It's not a strong yes, but I feel UConn might cover. Oregon, yeah, I love it. I love it over Minnesota. Minnesota can't score. They're pretty bad. Oregon is still good enough to muster up an ass whooping. Especially after last week, they're going to have to take it out on somebody. I think they will. I think they'll destroy Minnesota. Louisville and Clemson. Damn. I'm going to give it to Louisville, even though I don't like this one. Now, you know what? I'll reject that. Shit, that's up to you guys. I can't touch this one. Louisville disappointed the shit out of me last week. And Clemson looks a lot better, so I'm going to leave it alone. I like Old Dominion a lot. I think Old Dominion covers easily against Troy. I like Toledo over Miami, Ohio. Something about the point spread. I don't like it, though. Yeah, so something about this point spread. And be careful with this game, guys. Yeah, Northern Illinois, UMass is just so bad. I'll give it to Northern Illinois. I know they're not having a great year, but I think anybody's good enough to destroy UMass. UMass is just garbage. And Northern Illinois should be able to do it. I think so. Central Michigan, I give it to Central Michigan at home. I think they'll muster something up. Point spread is just dying for you to take it, though. But yeah, I'd rather just leave that game alone. There's so many other better games. All right, let's see how this is going. Okay, Akron is still winning. And Ohio's still up. Alright, guys. Well, just be on the lookout for my videos. I haven't put in really my bets yet, but like I said, I'm testing my theories out. I hope you guys been liking that. And I've been doing pretty good. And I'll definitely, thanks for the love showing it. And that bought you guys a week. So let's see how you guys do. All right.